Hi everyone, it's Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with a 12 pile pick a card and your weekly reading and love message from your person. So each pile is a zodiac sign. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. You can choose by your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant, Venus, or any other placement. You can also choose by number or timestamp or any other feeling you get. You can choose multiple ones. You can choose different ones according to your different placements. Also realize that this is kind of a mix of things because it's a mini card reading, so I won't have my usual cards, but I do have the love messages from your person in there. And your person can be anyone from a crush to a twin flame or a future person or your higher self, but in a general sense it is messages from spirit and definitely with your love message included. All right, let's take a deep breath. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes. Now let us begin. Okay, pile number 1 and Aries. So Aries is I am fearless. All right, Aries messages. We have from the little kitty cat tarot. What is this one called? The Pagan cats. Tarot of Pagan cats. And you have the Ace of Swords, new beginnings, truth and justice and enlightenment, and just kind of like this new start in a bright new way and new beginnings. And yeah, honesty and clarity. And cutting through it all and getting to the heart of the issue. A new path, a new direction. All right, and your Kipper is great happiness. So this is kind of self-explanatory. The picture is like cornucopia, abundance, good fortune on your family and all those that you care about. And then how does your person feel about you, themselves, or your relationship? Certain, without a doubt, you are the one for me. My other half, will you marry me? And what do they want to say to you? I could get lost in your eyes. All right, so now your Lenormand. This can be lots of things. We can take it as just a meaning, could take it as timing. Let's see what we got. The ring. So this is like validating that this person wants to level up, get married, propose, or get committed. All right, so let's see now what the Lemurians have to say about this. Oh, our ancient future. An ancient remembering is emerging. Seed crystals and the knowledge they are imbued with are becoming unearthed. Those who see a better future are not just dreaming. Their hearts and minds are hearkening to the core of earth-based traditions to bring through knowledge that will help shift the paradigm into balance. This card is imbued with activations, and you're being showered with blessings in preparation for a transformation. It may be turbulent at times, but you will grow and heal through the coming journey. You can navigate a situation you have no experience with by truly being present. I think that's what that means, Integrity and intuition will guide you. I keep wanting to say ingenuity, too. That feels like an ingenuity. And I don't know if I had this upright. So I had to do this. I had it all laid out. I started the reading. I started with Aries. And then I realized, uh-oh, I don't have it in landscape. I had it in portrait, the camera, so it would have not been good. Luckily I found out at Aries and not at Pisces. But anyway, so that being said, just so you don't be mad at me, these were the charms that came out for Aries, and I thought it was just best if I just stuck with the charms that came out. Okay, so you have New Bohemians, which kind of makes me think of the Ace of Swords, even though Bohemians makes me think more of a like wands energy. I feel like definitely newness and a little bit loose, a little bit crazy, a little bit going against, you know, the norms. You've got New York, and so I just wanted to, you know, shout out and give my love to New Yorkers and the people from Long Island. And if you had, you know, if you know anybody or, you know, connected anyway to that shooting, that's very sad too. And yet another unfortunate situation that we just have too many of. And then before I even started the reading, I waited to listen to the verdict, guilty verdict on the George Floyd case. And so Derek Chauvin, yeah. And so, yeah, anyway, very emotional. And I mean, but justice, you know, it feels good to have justice, right? And anyway, however you look at it, that's the way I see it anyway. I see it as justice. All right, and so the other symbols, like the hanger, to me represents buying clothes, or, you know, like can represent, you know, throwing out stuff that just doesn't work anymore, that you have had in your closet for a year or more, and you're just like, now I need a new wardrobe, or pampering yourself or anything like that. Or hanging on. It could be hanging, like a hanging reference, you know, to hang in there. And then scramble it up. Try something different, you know, instead of poached eggs, have scrambled eggs. Or if you got a bunch of separate ingredients, why not mix them all together for a change? Or this could be a symbol or a sign for people who like to cook or bake or something like that. All right. Well, it's gonna be quick and fast. Hopefully faster than this one, the next ones. Okay. Well, I'm moving on to the next Taurus. Alrighty, next we have Taurus. Taurus is I am abundant. Look at all of that. Bling bling and money. Very nice. Alright, and so, yeah, if you want to, hey, if you need to look at yourself in the mirror, check it out. Oh, wow, I look great. Alright, so let's see what your Pagan Kitty Cats Tarot has to say. You've got the Knave of Pentacles. You are abundant, and you might be attracting an abundant person to you, or somebody who wants to give you a solid offer or a present. So this could represent gift giving and that sort of thing. So next we have from the Kipper, we have good gentleman. A good gentleman's coming around. Somebody here could be a Taurus. Yeah, you might be a Taurus if you pick the Taurus pile. Somebody could be a Leo, possibly. I've heard the Leo and Taurus combinations a few times here and there. Yeah, but this person is good if you're wondering if you could trust them. Yes, you can. Then how does your person feel about you, about themselves, or about the relationship? They feel optimistic, feeling like things between us are going well, which puts a spring in my step. All right, and what would they like to say to you or sing to you? Enchanted Embrace. I love your smile. They're sweet. And now our Lenormand, let's see, this could be any kind of message. And you have the bouquet. So, oh yeah, like a gift is coming towards you. You already have a lot. Look at you. Like, usually that's what happens. People that already have a lot keep attracting more. So yeah, somebody's bringing you a gift. Okay. And let's see what your Lemurian message is. Oh, look, you have the two dolphins here. Very sweet. It looks very romantic and connection here. Alignment. You can manifest the life you wish to call in. Look at where your desires are being seated. If your plans or dreams aren't unfolding as you would like, take a closer look at other areas in your life. Is something out of step with integrity? Are you making decisions through fear or love? If it's through fear or avoidance, your manifestations may seem to backfire. To encourage you back into balance, become a vibrational match for what you desire. Instead of striving harder, cultivate the feeling of already having all you seek. you will be surprised at what this shift does in your perspective, and what what this shift in perspective creates. That's kind of what I'm like tripping over my words, because I'm just thinking that's exactly what that means. Like, maybe there's some of you out there that are like, yeah, right, I'm abundant. That's funny. Ha ha ha. No, you are. Start thinking that way, because you're going to attract it, even if you don't feel that way right now, because of your thoughts, okay? So let's see what your charms have to say. All right, you have C and a Y. My name starts with a C and it ends with the Y. So there could be important letters in somebody's name, but it could also represent, you know, anything. A Y to me sometimes represents the question why, and crossroads and decision making, stuff like that. All right, you've got, oh, Ariel, she gave up her fins. So be careful. Don't give away too much, because it's important. It's important that, you know, you hold on to what's precious to you, and you don't need to trade your tail to get a man. You know, you're worth way more than that. All right, so you could be on your cell phone a lot. Maybe you're a photographer, though, and that's okay. But maybe you're taking pictures and sharing pictures, and that's fine. Maybe, you know, maybe your business or something has a lot to do with images and photography and even video, like, you know, YouTubes and TikToks and stuff like that. So be aware of how much you're using your camera here, which I see this as representing the cell phone as well. All right, and then you have the pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern. Could be like a Halloween type, somebody who's interested in Halloween or something coming up for Halloween. Look at you, got 2 peace signs, so that's really good. You also have HK, which could represent H and K initials, or it could represent Hong Kong. I forgot to say that on pile 1, didn't I? And then you have the sea turtle and the letter Q. Okay, so the sea turtle represents tides and cycles, you know, so the sea turtle will go in and out of a tide according to high tide or low tide, and then the tides are affected by the moon. So you probably will be too, quite a bit. So kind of pay attention to your body and your cycles, and you know, every kind of cycle, but even that one too, yeah. And then you get the letter Q. Q-shaped earring and a back door, right? Well, anyway, I think in general this is very positive. Gifts coming in, and be excited, because there's a nice optimism here, happiness here. This was just a little information, but it might be something that you're already doing, you know, having this attitude of gratitude and then attracting more into your life. So there you go. I'm going to move on to the next now. Okay, Gemini. So I am connected. You know, you have 2 sides of you, just as natural to your personality. Nothing to be ashamed of, but it's just true. But being connected and knowing your sides is going to be good for you. And it teaches you how to be connected to other people as well, and to other souls who are important to you. And maybe you're the type to have a twin flame, since you're really good at knowing how to connect through souls. All right, let's see what else you have. I guess I'll put this here. So from the Pagan Kitty Tarot, we got the Fool. So this Fool, oh, look at that. He's on a magic carpet. So this little kitty has no fear, full of faith, complete faith that if he jumps and he does what that butterfly is doing, that he'll be fine. He'll be on the magic carpet and he'll be safe and protected. And you know what? He may very well be, because sometimes, you know, faith can move mountains, can make miracles. Just simply believing in things can create, you know, miracles out of the blue, serendipity and synchronistic events. So keep doing that. Keep your faith. All right, what does your Kipper have to say? You have high honors. You're about to get some kind of a award for some achievement or something, some kind of recognition. High honors can also oh, look at, there's the little unicorn. that represents the divine masculine. Also, high honors represents the fact that you are high in this person's mind. So you're considered like the soulmate or the twin flame. You have a high stature in their eyes. Okay. So how do they feel about you or themselves or the relationship? Excited, feeling the thrill, like tooting my own horn. It's music to my ears. And what do they want to say to you or sing to you? You are my destiny. All right, and what does the Lenormand want to say? The sun. You know, there is no way you can go wrong with the sun. But I like timing wise, this could be summer, something beautiful. Today was a gloriously sunny day, and just this sense of beautiful optimism and excitement. So I feel like a lot of excitement's coming in for you. Happiness, joy, fulfillment, clarity, just everything you could think of that's good is coming your way. Alrighty, and then your Lemurian message. Shine your light. No one can do as you can. Shine your light. Yet we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way, a way not aligned with our authentic self. It takes discipline to do what we love, especially if we are natural givers. It's easy to get caught up with other people's lives. Tending to our own needs harms none, and we will have a lot more to give. It's time to collect our light and shift the vibrations here on earth, starting with our inner sense of being. You are a sovereign being. Regain compassionate empowerment and remember what lights up your world. That's very nice. Okay, so let's see now what the charms say. Just a little splatter. So, you got name. Well, how dare you? So you've got some traveling coming up, the Book of Secrets, the Book of Love, writing books. You've got the Two Hearts, which is like a twin flame relationship. You have the Owl, which is intelligent communication. The Harp is music. The Sewing Machine is creativity. And the Rooster could be your Chinese zodiac sign, or could be like a wake-up call. Getting up early to do things might be to your benefit, like don't sleep past your alarm clock, stuff like that. Or it could be somebody is, gonna wake you up, you're gonna be woke or something. The Mittens is, I feel like this is any time of the year, and I feel like this is a message that comes out for me sometimes. Any time of the year, protect your hands, make sure that you put lotion on them, and in the summer, make sure you put SPF on them, sunscreen on them to protect your hands, okay? I don't know. And then like when you different types of activities need gloves, like definitely use mittens when you're, oven mitts when you're taking things in and out of the oven. Definitely use gloves when you're doing those certain kind of lawn yard work type gloves when you're outside doing stuff, what I'm saying, because you just never know what could happen. So protect your hands, but also that's just about protection and keeping warm too. And yeah, so the ship, it looks like it's a battleship, but I feel like this is more like ships coming in, like commerce and trade, and can also be trip or visitor or travel. All right, let's see what your Scrabble has to say. I'm only gonna I'm not gonna go like spend a long time on this. You know me though. I lie. Okay, here we go. Oh, just pank. If there was an R, there would be a prank. Pan. Yeah. If there was an S, it would be a spank. All right. But anyway, there you go. Just take those letters. They could mean anything, like if you see initials, then get excited about it. If you don't see anything, just blow it off. It's not meant. But But pan could say have something to do with, you know, cooking and making sure you wear those gloves when you cook. All right, moving on to the next. All right, here we have Cancer. I am safe. Yes, I had a little carryover of safety with wearing the mittens from Gemini. So maybe Gemini will loan you their mittens. All right. So let's see what your pagan cat tarot has to say. Ooh, you've got Queen of Wands. How nice. This is like abundance, friends, family, having it all, and being kind of like, you're just very loving and lovable and social and athletic and like just enthusiastic and sunny. People like being around you because you're, oh, I just got a new kitten. Where did my kitten go? He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Okay, and then let's see what else. Yeah, let's see what your Kipper has to say. Living room. Okay, I think my kitty is in the living room somewhere. No, I left my kitty in a blanket on the couch, so he should be okay. Maybe he'll wander around. So something coming up soon. Look at that. There's like a lover's. It's kind of an Asian lover's picture. So interesting. And there's this kind of cat. It looks more like a wild cat than a domestic cat, but yeah, something in your living room. So this could represent, you know, having somebody over, a visitor. And that kind of feels like a visitor because you're popular and you have friends. Could be your person coming over. So how does your person feel about you or themselves or the relationship? They are impressed with you. Your style and confidence is very appealing. I admire you. That's nice. And what do they want to say or sing to you? Someday we will be together. And let's see what your Lenormand is. Ooh, you got the lilies. Lilies is one of the deepest ones. It can represent a lot of things, like a guru, a guide. So maybe your person is kind of like a cool astrologer, interesting person who has a lot to say about spiritual matters, stuff like that. But this lilies represents older, wiser, guru. Also represents sexuality. It also represents the winter, and yeah, that kind of thing. It represents the two sides of sexuality, like purity and innocence, and then the other side, not so pure and innocent. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe you have a choice in how you're going to approach a relationship, something like that. But or somebody coming in that's visiting you. I feel like possibly a guru type, a fun spiritual person coming over to visit you. All right, so let's see. What does the Lemurians have to say? It says home. Perfect. Home for the living room. Okay. Our way home to oneness and the truest part of our infinite selves is to know ourselves beyond the socialized matrix of mind-constructed reality. Well, that's not even a deep statement. Not at all. I totally understood that. When all sense of flighty survival drops away, a deep sigh radiates from the safe place within, where you can ground dreams into realities. Deep heart-based presence is a direct portal home. Align with your temple space. You have dreams, visions, and may yearn for etheric realms, but it's when we are fully present in our bodies that we can actualize ideas and make a difference. Be grounded, find your home. The deeper our roots, the higher we can reach into the heavens. Very nice. Well, this is cool because you don't even need a visitor, although your person thinks is impressed by you. You could totally do your meditations or whatever in any room, especially the living room or whatever you want to do, and do your higher learning too. All right, let's see. Let's get some charms. All right. Oh, someone's getting engaged. Oh, and then this is your like soulmate, twin flame. See, you are safe. You're protected. Maybe you're wondering about this person. You could be doing some traveling. This is rock solid. So, you know, the rock is not very romantic, but it feels nice when it comes out because it just makes you realize this is going to be a stable situation. And they're going to treat you like a king or queen, like the divine feminine or masculine that you are. This is the empress throne. So that's how I see that, you guys. That's very nice. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next. All right, here we have Leo. Leo is I am authentic. So feeling true in your skin. Okay. Let's see what your Pagan Tarot kitty cat says. The High Priestess. Okay, so, and I just got a little black kitten. All right, so this is about you receiving downloads. Your crown chakra is really getting stimulated right now, and very activated, very much in your clairvoyant power. I feel maybe a little clairaudience too, but mostly clairvoyance. And the claircogs and the clairsentience, like all your clairs are tingling right now. But definitely you're also learning new things as well. And with your knowledge, you're gaining more insight and your intuition is growing. Okay, so maybe you know something about your person that, you know, I don't even have to tell you. So let's see what the Kipper says. Gaining a lot of money. Wow. Ooh, an 11. I feel like, you know, this is like a sudden win. This is like something that you're going to do that you didn't even have to try. So definitely, you know, those of you who feel comfortable, play the lottery or fill out a publisher's clearinghouse thing or something like that. I actually had a friend who won that thing. So you never know. You just never know. I mean, don't go crazy gambling just because I told you. I'm not telling you to go gambling. I'm just saying the opportunity is going to present itself and you're going to know. Like maybe you're just going to know what the right numbers to play, maybe. All right, well, anyway, let's see how your person is feeling right now. They're feeling romantic. And they want to give you a romantic surprise. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Enjoy that music of the night. Ooh, wonder what that's all about. It could be part of this fun date where you're going to win some money or something. What do they want to tell you? Or what else might they be singing to you? I want to spend my lifetime loving you. If that is all in life I ever do. Something like that. From Zorro. So yeah, this is a very, oh look, and he's got his mask on, you know, he's a very swashbuckling type of person. This is more, you know, Phantom of the Opera, but it does also have a Zorro flavor to it as well. So very, very dashing, romantic, and secretive. Let's see what your Lenormand has to say. Ooh, the garden. Maybe a public meeting place. Maybe some kind of online, maybe an online dating app or something that where you communicate, you know, could be any of the social things you might be connecting now on a nice level here. So exciting social connections. This could also represent an actual getting out of the house kind of situation in a real life garden with flowers and everything. So, oh, I could use a nice stroll through beautiful, that's a good idea. I'm going to look something up, see if I can find some, don't they have azalea trails and stuff like that in Houston? One of these days before the weather gets too hot, I might try that. All right, let's see what the Lemurians have to say. Portal Keeper. Portals are gateways to other layers of reality. They can be accessed through inner practices or externally in places such as planets' vortexes. Maybe that's what you're going to find, some kind of portal. Maybe some kind of Stonehenge-y type thing. Gently explore the edges of your existence. Spend time listening to in the forest. Deepen your meditation practice. Dance yourself into ecstasy. Explore psychic tools and study new healing modalities. If you feel lacking in purpose or life seems a little mundane, remember there is never a reason to be bored. What we experience with our physical senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Magic exists wherever you care to find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. Very nice. I'm going to leave that one. The kitty cat. Okay. So let's see what your charms have to say. Okay, look what we got. We have the number 3 and number 19 and number 21 and inspire. We have an airplane. An airplane. We have the wheelbarrow of work. Gardening though, yes, I think you should check out gardens in the outdoors, or parasailing. Go social, outdoor social type thing. It doesn't have to be like real super social, just something outside. You know, the angels are here watching over you, guiding you. There's a lot of signs from the angels, all these feathers, maybe too, like go bird watching or something. Then you have, is this Mary Magdalene? Yes, Mary Magdalene. This is, she's the patron saint of women's causes and stuff, so you could be getting involved in something like that. Here you have the unicorn, divine masculine, and butterfly, which means transformation and metamorphosis and breaking free and becoming a new you. And you could be doing some traveling, you know? So, looks good to me, looks good to me. Alrighty, so that's supposed to be within your week, but I'm just saying sometimes these carry over beyond the next week that we're talking about. But I hope you like that. I'm gonna move on. All right, and next we have, what were we on? We were on Leo and Virgo. We have Virgo. I love this Virgo one. She's so cute. Virgo is saying, I am a problem solver. Perfect. So my moon is in Virgo, so I'll take that. I am a problem solver. Yes, indeed. This will be part of my reading. All right, so let's see what your Pagan Tarot Kitty says. Oh, you got the 4 of Swords. Very interesting. So you're going to be doing some massive meditating. You know what I need to do? I need to align my chakras again. That felt really good, that meditation, so I'm going to do that again. Lots of meditating and rest, you know, and this is kind of like, appreciate this period where you have rest. Enjoy it, because there'll be more challenging, physically challenging and mentally challenging days to come soon. And having this time where things are kind of quiet and tranquil, and you can spend time, you know, meditating, sleeping, you know, resting, leisure, whatever you need to do, that's okay. Don't feel guilty about it. Savor it and enjoy it, and, you know, do it to the fullest. Yes, nice. I like that altar and, you know, rituals and incense and holy water and statues and crystals and all of that good stuff. All right, let's see what your Kipper has to say. Unexpected money. Okay, so some of you could be a little worried about money situations, and you too are going to have, the money's going to just rain on you, kind of like this. But this is, you know, whereas I feel Cancers were more about, you know, like a win, like in gambling or lottery. Yours is going to be like you're actually putting in some effort, and you just didn't expect to get so much back. So that's good. That's really nice. You'll, you know, at least you'll feel like you have earned it. You know, you're like, yay. All right. And so let's see about your person. How are they feeling about you, about themselves, or about the relationship? Ooh, they are stimulated by you. You are so hot. You turn me on. I love when one thing goes right in your world. It seems like everything else starts to go right too, you know? And then what is your person saying or singing to you? Our journey is a never-ending story. So never-ending story. Very nice. I mean, for some of you, it could be like a twin flame relationship. They're acknowledging it. They're not letting go. They just see it as you know, you're just continuing the story. And there'll be some quiet phases where you're introspective. And then there'll be some, you know, just kind of fluke, abundant things too. Unexpected goodness. Let's see about your Lenormand. What does this have to say? Okay, the Tower. Very interesting. The Tower can represent all kinds of paperwork and courts and justice and legal matters and all kinds of buildings that you go in and out of every day. School buildings, banks, anything else you can think of, even grocery stores, I guess. It can also be fun buildings like, you know, like castles and amusement parks and things like that too. So just see this as maybe some kind of important building you'll be going in and out of a lot in the future. Could be having to do with some kind of work, but it could also just simply mean the Tower is an official thing. There is an official person, an official story here, and your never-ending story is official. This person is officially your twin flame. I think that might be what it is, or your official person, like your official higher level soul connection, you know. Sometimes that's what that means. Okay. Yep. All right, so let's see what the Lemurians have to say. Realm bringer, bridger, realm bridger. Wow, there's a bridge. As you raise your vibration and explore different states of consciousness, you may experience phenomena you believed only happen in fantasy stories. Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness of subtle realities. These realms can be amazing places to bring through pioneering ideas and creativity. I love this writer. I wish she could just write my cards for me. This card is about bridging the seen and unseen. I see. Just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid, we can change the intangible in other forms. Metaphors, codes, or even maths can form a path of the visionary. From the mind and the heart, visions can merge into matter. Dream outside the box. It's time to create the foundations of our realities in a fresh new way. This is so cool. You know, and I was just watching, oh yeah, my friend Lexi. She was talking about astrology, and there's just people out there that just are really, really better at it than I am. And I mean, I've been studying astrology a long time. I just can't seem to get the, you know, the deeper mathematical calculations when it comes to astrology. But she was talking about how wherever Jupiter is in your chart has to do with your person, right? The one you want to be with, the one that you see yourself like having a life with. This was would be your ideal person. And my Jupiter is in the 12th house. This sounds so Jupiter 12th house, you know, it's like far out, expansive ideas, really, really wild, radical thinking, you know, like exploring every possibility, and nothing is, you know, impossible. And we're limitless, you know, that whole kind of vibe. That's exactly what I feel inside. Even though I feel that way, I still like maneuver in this world in a certain parameters. But deep inside, I feel like anything is possible, right? All right. So let's see. See, and it's interesting because my Virgo moon is in the 12th house too, along with my Jupiter, Aquarius, of Uranus, and like pretty much all my planets are in the 12th house. And my poor Virgo moon is going like, what? I need a map. I need a tour guide. You know? There it goes. All right, let's see. What you got? Oh, so I'm from Texas, by the way. So somebody from Texas loves you. So Texas and TUTS is Tut's Theater Under the Stars. This was a company my dad belonged to, and he toured and he sang opera. And well, this was mostly musicals, operettas, when he was with Tuts. The Kundalini snake, to me, I just was saying I was going to do this meditation to align my chakras, but it's actually Kundalini alignment. Yes, the Kundalini alignment. This feels really good, you guys, if you try it. And just kind of Google it, or, you know, in YouTube, just search it. It's not too hard to find, but, you know, search Kundalini and chakras and alignment, and you'll find lots of good videos. But there's, you know, just kind of helps you go from your root all the way to your crown and align that, and gives you beautiful rippling feeling. And also belly dancing does the same thing, and I've been putting belly dancing off for a while, so we gotta get back into that. Oh, looks like you're about to have a kiss. There is a person. So this person that you're feeling connected to, maybe you've been connected in a past life, like maybe in the 18th century. You got the number 3. And you got have and star. And you have like pretty much the key to anything. You know, like you have key to cars, you have key to house, you have the key to whatever you need. But this could also, you know, be kind of a burden too, to keep track of so many things that you have to take care of. And a lot of things are like, you know, locking and unlocking. So, you know, kind of keep aware of what's locked and what's unlocked. But yeah, safe. And then this, guys, is love for those born in November. Well, for anybody. Oh, no. This is not that one. This is the taste. So that symbolizes taste. Yum. Tasting and kissing coming up. And the snake not only represents Kundalini and belly dancing and chakras in alignment, but it also represents sexuality and shedding of skin. So those are a lot of cool symbols that the snake represents. And I prefer to look at the cool symbols. Anyway, I picked the gold snake because gold to me is a, you know, high level color, and so the symbol of the snake here is a high energy. It's not a slithering toxic energy. It's about renewal, shedding of skin, and sexuality. All right, I hope you'll like that. I'm going to move on to the next. Okay, Libras. My rising is Libra, so I can consider myself a Libra as well. And pretty much everything, all my planets are in Libra and the 12th house, basically, except my moon. There's a few that are not, but I have quite a bit of planets in Libra in the 12th house. And this is such a pretty card. This is saying, I follow my heart. Very true. Very true. All right, let's see what our little pagan tarot kitty cats are. All right, we got the Knave of Wands. So somebody incoming has a message, a sexy message. This could be sexting towards you, typing something titillating, something evocative. I like that word. So yeah, something somebody's gonna say might knock you off your chair a little bit and get you all excited. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. Ooh, house. So I feel like you're kind of do a lot in your house. You're a homebody, which is good. You're cozy, comfort. You have a beautiful house. You keep it clean. You keep the environment pleasing. And because of that, you have a lot of prosperity coming out of your home. And so somebody could be visiting to your house, but it doesn't look like you're leaving. The gate is closed. Your kitty cat's home. There's Growler. And you're just kind of, I feel like it's evening. I feel like you're probably inside on your computer or on your phone talking, or somebody's sitting there with you, visiting you, and, you know, whispering in your ear naughty things. That's what I'm getting here. A naughty kind of, not necessarily naughty, but maybe a romantic or even this pillow talk, you know, but it's in the comfort of your own home. It's not, you're still not one that's going out a lot. You're still doing a lot based from your home, which is perfectly fine. You might want to try getting out one of these days, but this is what's going on. The house, though, is very happy energy. It's very cozy, warm, loving, and it could be some of you guys out there getting a home, or merging homes with the person that you care about, you know, moving in with them even. All right. Let's see how they feel about you, themselves, and the relationship. Ooh, divine masculine. I am your counterpart. I am complete when I'm with you. You are the missing piece. We travel our life path together. So that's how they see you. They see you as their other half. All right, and let's see, what do they want to say or sing to you? This card got kind of dirty. Almost like he has a tattoo on his shoulder. All right. You are wonderful. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's see what your Lenormand has to say. The moon. Oh, wow. So definitely moon activity, nighttime activities here. And this is like a little village or whatever. So definitely keep an eye on the cycles of the moon. Like something that I discovered is that I was born the cycle of the moon, the phase of the moon was a waning crescent moon. So kind of like this, a waning crescent moon. So that could be something very symbolic to you and meaningful. Like you find out what it means to be born on a waning crescent moon and then research it a little bit. So that could be something here. But I feel like I'm feeling the lovey-dovey, cozy, huggy, Netflix and chill feeling going on here in the evening. Very nice, sexy, happy, cozy. All right, let's see what your Lemurian message is. Starseed Elemental. Maybe you're a fairy. Libras are fairies. Sometimes adulting can become too serious. When this happens, adding curiosity, fun, laughter, and lighthearted sense of play to our perspective can be the most effective way to rebalance. Facing challenging circumstances with inquisitiveness can bring joy to whatever we are accomplishing. Imagine stepping into a child's shoes and seeing how they perceive the world. If you have a problem, consider how a child might solve it. Humans are evolving, and children can be our wisest teachers. May we nourish their big souls, listen to them with our hearts, and let their ways unveil fresh new eyes so we may see a whole new world. I totally agree with that. So maybe you or your person has sort of this sense of wonder, wide-eyed, childlike view of things. Or maybe it's just about you, you know, incorporating or listening to what children have to say. You know, because sometimes they're the wisest souls that you can come across. All right, let's see. And what is this? Oh, Hollywood. So you could be driving around, taking a road trip. And oh wow, I know this is the moon again. Wow, a crescent moon. And a fairy. That's symbolic. All right, so we've got 29. My dad's birthday was March 29th. And we have the wise owl, intelligent communication. We have this little carriage, which represents, to me, it's kind of like a Cinderella story, you know. Take that opportunity while you can, because before, you know, the clock strikes midnight and everything changes back again. Enjoy this kind of like little fantasy adventure. Oh, and you know what? This time, I never see this, but this time I'm seeing the elephant as the elephant in Moulin Rouge. You know, where he's singing all these songs to her and to Satine. And then the starfish is like stars like hope, you know. So I feel like there's this feels sort of magical, like a magical night. A magical night. And it's like cozy in your home. Maybe you're watching movies, but I feel like cozy in your home, but there's something about the evening that's sort of transformative. Like you feel like you suddenly been transported to another world. Maybe you're getting to go finally to a movie outside of your house, and it's cozy like a house. You know, like how they have the, you know, the reclining chairs now and cup holders and the whole works. So, you know, sometimes just going out to the movies, it feels like you're still home because it's so comfortable. All right, well, I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next. Next is Scorpio, which is my sun sign. I am passionate, which is also true. All of those are true. I lead with my heart. I'm passionate. And what was Virgo? I use my brains. No. I am a problem solver. Yeah, sometimes. Okay. Try to be. So, passionate Scorpio. What's going on for you this week? So, the kitty cats say, oh, juggling a lot of stuff, huh? Two of Pentacles. You got fish over here, and what is that? A sandcastle? Oh, that sounds like a good idea. And so you're working and playing and happy with everything that you're doing because your work is your play, and really not too many things different. You're very conscientious and a giver when it comes to feeding people and animals and all the people, the beings that depend on you in your life. A lot of people are depending on you, so you juggle and make sure all of those people and beings are taken care of. But you seem to be very happy to do that. And as your ships come in, like a merchant, and people have businesses or home-based businesses, whatever, looks like a good balance of things. It could be a little bit of, you know, a little bit of multitasking, and sometimes that can get a little hairy and overwhelming, but I think you got it all figured out, Scorpios. All right, let's see what your Kipper has to say. Ooh, Hope Big Water. This is just like the best card ever. This is kind of like all your dreams coming true, you know, everything in alignment, just happy, 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 happy. I mean, next to the Sun card, this is the best card in Kipper anyway. It's just, you know, everything that you wish for coming true. Very nice. It could be something serendipitous too, something surprising and wonderful. Let's see what your how your person is feeling about themselves, about you, the relationship. Twin flame. Okay, I didn't plan that. I was just flipping cards out and like, I'm not even paying attention what pile it landed on. Yes, I got the twin flame card. My one, my life, my other half. Like a great storm, the two of us shake the tree of life down to the hidden fibers of its roots. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, well, we know how frustrating twin flame relationships can be, but you know what? It's what it is, and it's worth it, whatever. All right, so what is your love message, your song? What do they want to say to you? Do you need more? More, give me more, give me more. Yeah, I need more, and this was also an accident. More, give me more, I'm gonna sing that song next. This will never end. I want more, more, give me more, give me more. All right, here we go. And what is the Lenormand? The anchor. Very nice. So the anchor can be lots of things. It can represent beaches and seaside and, you know, those kind of places. It can represent ports and that kind of place, but also that kind of, you know, imagery, like making port, you know, like stopping here for a moment and before I continue on. But the anchor usually has, along with it, has sort of a longevity quality. Like once somebody's committed, they're committed for life. So this has sort of a long-term relationship quality about it, which is great. Long-term relationship sentiments, excellent. And it just feels good. It feels solid. It doesn't feel scary anymore. It feels sure. Like you can feel reassured that this person is here, you know, and they're not going anywhere. Alrighty, and yeah, 35, midday. All right, so let's see what your Lemurian, this is so cute. Manifestia. You can decide how you want to live. The universe fully supports your choice to step into the optimal version of yourself. Dream big, then dream bigger. Now is a time to start the projects you have been considering. All it takes is some pollination. I was about to read that real differently. Petroleum or something. Be creative with your visioning. Sow the seeds of reality you want to experience through affirmation, thinking, and higher intention. Then anchor, oh my God, then anchor or ground your dream seeds. Manifest from the heart, overcome fear, take strong positive action, and let go of the outcome. And drive all night and fast as you can to get there. And know and trust your dreams are already on their way and expect to see results. Big hope. Hope, big water. Dreams. I'm gonna have to like screenshot this and just like hold it over my bed. Manifestia for myself, you know. It's like I want to manifest things. Anyway, very cool. Let's see what your charms have to say. All right, you've got Leo coming through. You have love and star and the heart and the rock solid. Perfect. Perfect. And you have, who's this guy? I don't know. I don't recognize this. Oh, this is the, oh, because it's the Native American saint. What was her name? Saint Kaleri Tekakwitha. She's the Mohawk lily, and she is the patron saint of people who are ridiculed or people in exile. So she'll be there. She can help anybody who like gets made fun of and stuff. All right, and then we have Leo. So yeah, if you're laughing at me for singing and stuff, it's okay because the Mohawk lilies got my back. Anyway, so you got cards, so maybe you're a tarot reader as well. But if you're not, just know it's in the cards for you. It really is. Keep watching these things, even if it's not mine that you're watching, because I think there is a message, very important message out there in the cards for you. And you are definitely in a twin flame and a red thread type relationship where you just cannot separate. Like, this is kind of one of those cords that cannot be broken no matter what you do to it. You can't break it. You can stretch it really far if that makes you comfortable, but you cannot cut it. It doesn't cut. So this Leo, possibly Leo, or somebody who's just generous coming into your life. All right, lovely, lovely. I'm going to move on to the next. Oh yeah, and the fairy whispers. Okay, fairy whispers. Alrighty, and Sagittarius. I am knowledge. Very cool. This is such a like just chill, low-key card for Sagittarius, which I admire because I know that they're both the clown and the philosopher. But when I think of Sagittarius, I mostly think of the silly side, you know, the clown, the outgoing, the silly person. But this is cool too. I like this a lot. All right, I am knowledge. So let's see what the tarot kitties have to say. King of Wands. Okay, so this Sagittarius might have another person in their lives that's also a fire sign, or this Sagittarius could have more of a masculinity about them than the feminine side of them. But whatever the case may be, the King of Wands is sort of the king of excitement, enthusiasm, passion, and fire, and a little bit on the, you know, lusty side here. A little lust. All right, let's see what the Kipper has to say. Ooh, marriage card. Okay, so Maybe this feels, as soon as I saw Sagittarius, I don't know why, but I felt like this person was married. They have their head down. They don't really care about this reading. They're like, yeah, go ahead. I'm just listening because your voice is soothing, something like that. So you're married and you're not like looking for a message from your person necessarily, but you just like to hear a message. Some of you out there, but some of you might be getting married. La la la. All right, this is the lucky monkey, and so your journey is headed towards this happy marriage kind of thing. So sweet. Or like, what does your person have to say about? Well, what does he feel? Not have to say. What does he feel about himself, about you, and the relationship? He or her, he or she. They feel loved, feeling warm, cherished, and blessed to be connected with you. Very nice. Very nice. All right, and what would this person like to say or sing to you? You are the woman of my dreams. So sweet. So yeah, this could definitely represent those who are already connected, but or sometimes some of could be like your twin flame or somebody that sees you where you have sort of ethereal relationship. This person's not looking at anything, but they're reading books to keep knowledge and also a little bit distracted from I don't know, so their eyes don't wander, so they can focus on the one that they care about the most. Yeah, the one they are loved, that they loved, and that are loved. Anyway, what's the Lenormand say? Ooh, the stork. The stork is a really interesting one too. So yeah, it can for a lot of people mean things having to do with babies, but the stork is all about movement, and most importantly, it's about a change in the situation, like an addition. So the reason why babies make sense because a baby is an addition to the family, or it's an addition to your home. So this could be an addition of any sort. It could be a pet. It could be make an addition onto your house. It could be a change of location, or change of everybody's driving like really like their engine, like the revvy kind of engines tonight. Like this neighborhood doesn't even have any quiet engines. Anyway, so yeah, so this could be a change of residence is what I was trying to say, or relocation. But look, it's like the rainbow is over the house, and this also, in a lot of Lenormand, this represents love and the storks. And there is something about storks mating. They don't mate for life per se, like some animals do out there, but they are monogamous. So so that's another thing right there. So this is a very loving couple who's very monogamous with each other, who has, could be moving to a new home, or just, some kind of change or movement going on in their life. Okay. And let's see what your Lemurian message is. Evolution. Consider what evolution means to you. Is your evolution about growth, expansion? See, that could be an evolution kind of thing. Adaptation, success, or becoming a better version of yourself. Look for ways to flourish in the face of challenge. And yeah, just even, this is kind of like learning about yourself. Be creative and consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring. Alternatively, ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what's happening for you. Just remember, like, when stuff happens, so a lot of times we go into victim mode and we think it's happening to us. But if you step out of that victim mode and just look at it, how is this happening for me? And just like research it, like look at it practically, and sometimes might help your heart not to hurt so much if you're having, relationship problems or whatever it is. Looking at it in just a logical way or an educational way, whatever, like looking at it in a different way can help break those feelings of victim feelings, right? So this is happening for you. You may be pushed to greater and deeper learning, see? And it might be an uncomfortable process, but the strength, growth, and wisdom that come from journeying through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something no teacher can show you. Very nice. Okay, so you're your own great teacher through everything that you've been experiencing. All right. Wow. I just want to get the beast fell down. The beast in the USA. It just jumped out. All right, the beast wants to be free. I don't know. This is liberty and truth and justice and a heavy weight and the dinosaur. This is like a long-term relationship, longevity, knowing somebody for a very long time. The mittens, again, is about protecting your hands, using the hands. This came out for Gemini. It was like using the gloves to cook or work outside or whatever. Be careful with your hands. You know, use the right gloves for whatever occupation, is that the word, activity that you're doing. Then we've got, is that a little bee? Busy as a bee. I never noticed that was a bee before. And you also have the red thread. You are connected spiritually with somebody and you can't break this chain or this cord. It can't be cut. So somebody you're very attached to, no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you pull, you can't break that cord. But it might be, I don't know, there's some kind of liberty here. The cord doesn't feel like freedom or liberty, so maybe it's something that you have to take upon yourself to feel free. Who knows? Who knows? All right, well, I hope you like that. Oh, I'm going to move on to the next. Alrighty, next we have Capricorn. Capricorn is I am determined. There ain't no mountain high enough. These guys can climb anything and be successful. Be successful. So we had the bee come out in the last reading. That's funny. And they flew into this reading. All right. I am determined. Let's see what the pagan kitties have to say. We got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is higher knowledge. This is the masculine's high intuition. This could represent Taurus, so Taurus and Capricorn's nice energy together. This could represent marriage, ceremonies, rituals of sorts, knowledge, you know, meeting a guru or a guide that teaches you things. This could represent, this looks very much like a schoolhouse, of, you know, building, or could be like, you know, you're an online course, even something. It could do more with religion and philosophy than basics of school, but I feel like the Hierophant can represent any kind of higher knowledge and guidance of some sort. Yeah, all right. So let's see what the Kipper has to say. Ooh, meetings. Okay, somebody's having a meeting coming up. Very nice. I don't think I need to say much more about that. That's a meeting. A meeting is a meeting. All right, what does your person... all night long, it's like the loud cars. There aren't any quiet cars on my street. So, what does your person want to... how are they feeling about you, about themselves, or the relationship? Bewitched. You have me under your spell. There's an irresistible mystery to your beauty. Very nice. And let's see what they might want to say or sing to you. I love you. Aww. Very sweet. And let's see what your Lenormand has to say. The fish. Oh, guys, I think you're going to love this because fish and Capricorns are very ambitious and they want to be winners and they want to make the good money. I feel a nice lucrative situation here. So if you're going to be dealing with the Taurus, if this is a love situation, it could also be a lucrative money situation. The fish represents success and money and finance and honors and fame too, like really like getting the things that you need in a monetary sense, but also getting things you need in a love sense as well, like feeling a really good balance and having this. The Hierophant also represents a long-term relationship. It also represents the commitment, a committed offer kind of thing too. That's what I'm feeling. Like this could be a proposal right here, that those two, but it has a very material feeling to it, like a very solid, like business partnership as well, like a mix of things. Feels nice, feels nice, but a little with a dabble of spirituality and mesmerized by you and love. So let's see what the Lemurian cards have to say. So you got full spectrum. Step out of the black and white mentality of good and bad. Honor the full spectrum of life and see through fresh eyes. When we judge something, we create a story around it, and often these stories are limiting. Over a lifetime, we subconsciously gather so many of these stories. Create a space of no story for miraculous healing and crystallizing new paths. This space empowers us to know our truth and be all we are. Embrace creation in all her colors, including the raw, muddy, earthbound shadow parts of a situation, to determine whether your stories are limiting your perspective. Let the compost of the challenges you have overcome feed new shoots and blossoms. How beautifully written. So wow. So yeah, just don't I just feel like I don't have to say this to the Capricorn, although Capricorns can tend to be very practical minded. I feel like you have a dash of this mysterious, mystical thing going on with you, and yeah, that's to me the Hierophant in a nutshell. Like they have a practicality, but also a spirituality too. Like there's a lot that they know. All right, let's see what our charms have to say. Okay, ooh, a sweet cupcake. Nice, some sweetness here. You have, this could be baking, but I mean, just see the cupcake as sweet, but it could be lots of things. You tell me what you think it means. Then we've got the camera, which makes me think of cell phones too, because our phones are our cameras. And you know, you use them a lot for pictures and selfies and sharing things with people. Instagram and Snapchats and TikToks and all of that kind of stuff relies on the images, you know, that we send. So there could be a lot of that going on in your life right now. There is this pipe, this beautiful romantic pipe where the water flows between other pipes. It's love, it's emotions. There's a lot of flow going on here. We have number 13, something happening in the USA. Leaves, I just see like leaves, like health kind of things, nature, outdoors, and butterfly of transformation. And then this is the one for the November babies, which represent love. So this used to have a little citron in it. That's for the Novembers. I'm a November baby, but I'm Scorpio. So, but that it's either Scorpio or Sagittarius. But love for the November babies. So that could be something here for you. Maybe you love a November baby. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next. Okay, Aquarius, I am wild and free. You know it. This image, I like this image for Aquarius, is fine, but this image I always think belongs to Sagittarius, because that's how I see Sagittarius, wild and free. And I see, you know, I see Aquarius and Sagittarius can be sort of interchangeable, because I think Aquarians are pretty knowledgeable too. Anyway, but that's good. Wild and free. Like Aquarians are, they just have, you know, they have just a different kind of boundaries. They're eccentric. All right, let's see. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. Am I in a, okay, yeah. Oh no, Kitty was on top. Okay, Kitty goes first. Okay, let's see what the Kitty has to say. Ooh, 10 of Chalices, happy home, marriage, the all-encompassing contentment, family, just feeling really good and moving towards more of these feelings of complete contentment within a family. Like, you could be, you know, this could be like future marriage too, but it's more of a happily ever after than a financial legacy. But it's definitely got those that vibe too. But this is kind of like you're just full, you know, full and complete. Alrighty, and then what's your Kipper? Rich good man. And so, like, yeah, looks like a Aquarius to me. And this Aquarius iguana here is playing chess with this nice, rich, good man. So you could be feeling all these content feelings towards somebody who accepts you for who you are. I mean, that in itself is like, okay, I am this kind of weird and crazy. Do you still love me? He's like, yes, what's your next move? Of course I love you, my iguana. So yeah, somebody who loves you for who you are and doesn't want to change you. How do they feel about you, about themselves, or the relationship? Pleased. Feeling just plain happy. I can't seem to wipe off this silly grin. That's nice. That's nice and pleasant. And what would they like to say to you or sing to you? Now that I see you, everything is different. Now that I see you. Yeah, so you're like a Rapunzel in a boat full of floating lanterns of lights, and they see you and they're pleased and they think, what a wonderful world. Like, everything is like this feeling of joy and happiness, and like, I'm so feeling freaking good right now. You are just everything to me. That's what they're feeling. Okay, let's see what your Lenormand has to say. The dog. The dog is best friend and soulmate and loyalty and my other half. And you're always there and loving, but I don't see you like dog like low class. I see you dog like beautiful unconditional love, and I'm so honored that you love me like this kind of love. So yeah, the dog is a very precious creature, and look, back there is a house. So yeah, the dog is part of this happiness, you know, this contentment. That's very nice. All right, let's see what your Lemurian card has to say. What a beautiful card, too. Oh, and it's the Merkaba, which represents this. Our bodies are housed in the Merkaba, and it's our protection. It's like what protects us. Oh, my God. And the hummingbird. I've been getting hummingbird messages. Okay. Gracious receptivity. If there were a manual for optimal human experience, one of the most potent points would be gratitude. It is the backbone of all spiritual practice. When we shift our perspective from what we are lacking, needing, and desiring, we temporarily replace the survival factor with the resonance for thriving. Giving and receptivity is a two-way flow. Each allows space for the other. Gratitude, self-love, and self-worth are interwoven with the capacity to receive. Together they nourish your soul. Step into your heart space by listing all you are grateful for and notice how full you start to feel. From here, your gifting capacity can spiral upward. I feel like you're doing that or your person is doing that too, because your person is full of gratitude that you're in their life, and you are feeling this gratitude because you feel so joyful. You feel like you totally can be yourself, wild and free. And that's the best kind of love, the love that you feel free in. Not that love that you feel restricted, the one that you have to follow all these rules. It's the love you feel free in. All right, and you got name as well, so don't let me forget. And you've got believe, I will win, I believe. and family, and the number 3, and all I need is a miracle. All I need is you. And the gift, I see the rose as a gift. Lots of flowers. So you're really enjoying nature. The bow also could represent a gift, but that's kind of like the bond you guys have. You have here San Juan, Mexico, not Mexico, Puerto Rico. You got H, could be Mexico too though, and the Eiffel Tower. So maybe you're, you know, you have some kind of French connection, or you're going to be going to a certain meeting place, certain building of some sort. And then we've got the sea and shells whispering to you, and dreams whispering to you. And then number 7. Wow, I feel like a very lit, beautiful feeling here. The dinosaur is also knowing somebody for a long time and feeling like connected to them, like a soulmate, like somebody you've known many, many years or had lots of lifetimes with. And it also represents a long-term relationship, and sometimes it can represent somebody who's older, or, you know, a little bit older than somebody else. And the deer is like, whenever you like have a new idea and you're kind of wobbly on your feet, and then you just like take off. So this is just sort of having ideas and just being fast and being able to launch them quickly. All right, name. I was like, see, that's good I put it there, because I was like, oh. All right, let's see. I cannot get more than 3 or 4. Oh, dang, what did I just do? All right, we're going to be here for a while. Okay, let's see if we can. Fen. Feng. Does somebody have a dog named Fang? Ken? Go. Okay, there we go. That's all I'm gonna do. If you see something, then you use it. Go. Oh, okay, well, no. Yeah, anyway, there might be some initials, whatever. Enjoy that, play with it a little bit, and I'm going to move on to the next. All right, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces is I am a dreamer, making those dreams come true. We're going to make those dreams come true for me and you. All right, and let's see what your tarot kitty has to say. Ooh, the 6 of Wands, yes. I remember when this came out, I was like, oh, this is so cute. I like this. He is a hero. She is a hero. She's beloved. Everybody knows and loves this person, and they're honored and respected, and they could be famous. Like, oh yeah, you guys know about that cat? That's that famous hunter cat. He's always got something in his mouth because he's such a good hunter. Anyway, yeah, so this is fame and prestige and being like admired and well liked. Let's see what the Kipper says. Expectation. When I feel like I gotta read this one. I don't understand expectation too well. Let me see. Okay, expectation. This is another time card. Oh, time, okay. Which tells you that something must go on for 3 more months. It says that you're wishing for something of either a material or immaterial nature. The card expresses expectation. Someone is eagerly waiting for something without acting or being able to act. This may be a phone call. You're hoping for a positive answer for an apartment that you would like to have, a new job, or simply an important message. Depending on the question, the card may also ask you to refrain from jumping the gun. And yeah, if those of you that care, this is not for everybody. I'm just saying this is not for everybody, but it could represent a pregnancy, okay? if you are interested in knowing that. There could be that. Could be pregnant. All right, let's see what what does your person, how do they feel about you, about themselves, or about the relationship? They're in love with you. Cupid's arrow has struck and I fall in love over and over with you. And I wrote that because some of you are already have been in love quite a while, but maybe you've fallen in love over again, or something new's happened that made your love surge up higher again, you know, something like that. You know, so where the flame maybe went down to a little ember, now it's bursted up again into full flaming love again. Something like that. All right, and let's see what they want to say or sing to you. You are mine. Oh my goodness, very possessive. Thank you. You are mine. They do not want you to start to think about anybody else but them. Okay. And let's see what the Lenormand has to say. Okay, the bird. So incoming communication very soon. If you're maybe this is something that you're expecting a phone call or conversation. This is coming in pretty soon, and it won't be like really deep philosophical talk. It'll be small chat, DMs, emails at the most, but smaller talking. Okay, it could be a phone call. All right, and then let's see what the Lemurian card has to say. The infinite. As Lemurians were only partially incarnated, their bodies were much lighter, less physically actualized, and less affected by aging. They were also aware of their infinite nature. This card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a beginning. Revel in your newfound inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away, and there are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and arise like a phoenix, born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate and honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools you have gathered through your elevation process. Very cool. Very cool. All right. That's very good for Pisces. Okay, let's see what your charms are. Not many, but important ones. All right, we have Pixie dust, which is that final phase. So you've done all the manifesting and dreaming. You're really there. You're ready for the magic to happen. The magic is about to dust pixie dust on you. And the elephant, again, I'm like, this is memories and nostalgia and past lives and cozy feelings. But you know, I'm really getting the vibe too of that the elephant love medley in Mulan. This beautiful exuberant feeling of like unbound love, infinite love, impossible love that you can't hide it anymore. You just have to express it. The way Ewan McGregor acted out that character was just so like raw and open. That's like he was the embodiment of unconditional love. Like if unconditional love was a person, he would be in it. Like his smile would be it. The face, the way it lit up, and his smile and the feelings he felt for Satine was this feeling. And so somebody loves you like that, just like you know, you can tell everybody this is song, you know, it's just like like glow and amazing. And you have a guardian angel who loves you equally as much, and all your guides and the beings and spiritual guides and beings around you, and anybody that's ever touched your life, you know, and you've touched their life back, you have this amazing glow and bond with them. And no wonder, you know, certain people have sort of a material desire to possess you in a sense, because you're so amazing. They just don't want to lose you. You have the butterfly of metamorphosis or transformation. And then the house can represent, don't know, like, expectation. Something's happening. There's some kind of change in residence or relocation, or maybe you're going to move in together, or somebody's visiting. Not quite sure what's going on. There's definitely a lot of love. A lot might be happening in the dream world, and it hasn't been expressed too much out loud, but I feel like that's going to change, and you'll be able to talk about feelings and thoughts and practical matters a little bit more. They'll be more honest about, like, just matter of fact, sorry, but, you know, I'm not sharing your mind, you know, and you'd be like, oh, I never knew you felt that way. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I'm in love with you, and I fall in love with you over and over and over. All right, you guys, well, I hope you like that. I'm going to go ahead and say faith, trust, and pixie dust, and let it go. Let the video upload. If there's anything that you like, please check out the description box below, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And thank you so much, and look forward to the May readings coming out soon. I just wanted to go ahead and get this one done, the weekly reading, and tomorrow I should start with the twin flame messages per your sign. All right, faith, trust, and pixie dust.